Friday's injury report for March, and we'll start with Barcelona. There, Koundé and Balde tore their hamstrings. Within the hamstring, both of them tore the biceps femoris, the muscle that's usually referred to as the hamstring, and the difference between them is that Balde tore the distal part, the farther part, and that's less favorable because this part is more tendinous and less muscular, and it heals less well. But I explained this better here. Check it out. In any case, Barca gave Balde a recovery period of about 4 weeks, and for Koundé, less than that. They didn't specify a time, but I assume it's about 2 to 3 weeks. But if you want to know more about hamstring tears, there's also a lot of information on my YouTube channel. Oh, and Lewandowski has a fracture in his eye socket, but he'll be back really quickly, probably with a mask. And let's move on to Mbappé, where maybe the rumors will finally end now that Real has announced he has a knee sprain, probably in the LCL, a tear in the LCL ligament. Real didn't give an estimated return date, but an LCL tear isn't that bad as long as it's not a complete tear, and I think he'll be back really quickly. I think he's taking his time because he just wants to be as healthy as possible ahead of the World Cup and not risk himself. But we'll see what happens. Moving on to the NBA, where it was announced that Steph is going to miss another 5 games because of the inflammation in his knee. Embiid has a tear in his abdominal muscles. Ja Morant has a tear in his ulnar collateral ligament, which is a ligament in the elbow, and that's been since the end of January, and it looks like it's going to take a bit longer. I don't really know what's going on there. And Jason Tatum. According to all reports, Tatum is about to return any moment now, which means it's been about 10 months since the surgery, and that's totally fine. Let me remind you, he suffered an Achilles tendon tear and had it stitched, and we've gotten used to players taking 12 to 16 months, but 10 months is totally fine. There's no need to get worked up about it. I also trust the Celtics staff who said he's ready, and I also trust this research that shows that 12 out of 13 tears happen within the first 3 months after surgery. In short, there's no need to get worked up. Tatum is coming back after 10 months, and that's totally fine. Good luck.